Alexa, let's start my video. All right, everyone, my name is Scott Culberson. I'm a real estate instructor based out of the Houston, Texas area, and I use all things Alexa to help me in my real estate education or educating. So what I wanted to talk about today is time management. Okay, so now that we're pretty much moved into a Zooming video type environment, we still have to give our breaks. We definitely don't want our students to I'm turning off my camera and I'm going to go to the break and I'm typing in the notes. I've got to go. We want to keep them on a regular schedule, literally, and having time management a big part of your class is probably going to be a big part of your class. I hit those breaks and I hit them hard. I don't allow my content to come up with the break. The break happens when it happens. Sometimes you go down that rabbit trail a little further. They need a little more time on that one topic. And so when you get to your slide, you're like, I'm out of order. I can't, So allowing your timer to be the timer as opposed to your content might be a better way to go. So you can, of course, use your phone. You can use your tablet. You also can use Zoom itself, has some add-on features, but I don't particularly care for those because those are visual to everybody. I don't want my students to be watching the clock. That's my job. Off to the side of my screen, I have one of these. This is the Echo Dot 4th generation clock, and yes, I can make this into a timer, a countdown timer. Sometimes I'll use this for a physical clock, like the time, and sometimes I'll use it for a countdown timer, depending on what I'm doing. But at the end of the day, I do use multiple timers to make sure that I don't have a technology snafu or something like that. But I find it very important to keep up with the time. I know before the timer goes off that we're fixing to hit that timer. Because I have timers set for that very reason. So at the bare minimum, I'll have 2 timers set. I'll have this guy on a countdown timer, and then I'll also have a clock, physical clock off to the side with the physical time as well. This keeps me on point. This keeps me on track. This also keeps my students on track to where they know.
Your hearing is fine. That was the break rooster, or in this case the we are finished rooster. Do not go anywhere. Back to you, Scott.
So I can keep them on track and on time. So what happened there? Yeah, with this device, I had several different things going on. First off, at the beginning of this video, I set off this to count down in the background. That's why we did not have a visual component. It was counting down in the background, 2 minutes, 40 seconds. You can check it. Roll back the video and check. So that's number one. Number 2, we had the rooster crow. I love using a rooster, some kind you just think rooster, wake up in the morning, let's get going. I've used a rooster for years. I love using the rooster, and I'll continue to do so. Maybe you want to use a pig or something. I don't know. Whatever works for you. Third, we had she talked. And she told you what was going on, and then we had the ticking clock. All really, really cool. And now I guess it's time to get in and start learning about that. But we're out of time. I'm Scott Culberson. I hope to talk to you soon.